Hello everybody! Welcome back to G-Bear's Off-Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. And we're looking at this big sheet of glass up here and a piece of wood there. Well, I have one of the dogs, the female is inside of there. Her daughter, Limpy. Limpy is in heat. And the male dogs are all going wacky over her. And I don't want another pregnant dog right now, so until I can get these dogs lined up to get fixed, I'm trying isolating her. Now, before I put this glass up here, there's another one on this side. This is tempered glass, so don't worry, it's not going to break into shards. But before I put the glass up, Lippy actually escaped out of here by tearing through the wire 3 times. One time here, one time here, and another time through there and into the chicken run, and she got a hold of 2 of my hens and killed them. 2 of the new hens. So I wasn't very happy. And I said, okay, I'm going to fix it so that's not going to ever happen again. So this is where we're at right now. So the thing is that a female dog in heat can stay in heat for 2 to 3 weeks. So she's got to stay isolated for that period of time, so I don't end up with more pups. And I can't have her fixed while she's in heat. They don't do that. Hi girl, how are you? Did you finish your chew? You finish your supper and your chew? This girl turned out to be a good dog. She keeps to herself. They all had their supper. So today I had to go down to the store, and I was almost completely out of dog food. So I went down to the local store and I paid more than what I should for a couple of smaller bags of dog food. But if I ciphered in the gas and time to run all the way into Tractor Supply and back, it comes out about the same. I just have less dog food. But I'll be going there again midweek to Tractor Supply, and I'll stock up on dog food then. For right now, the 2 small bags should tide me over until then, so the dogs don't go hungry. There's Diogi over there. He's enjoying it. Well, he looks like he finished his chew bone. And Cloudy Day there, she finished hers. And she's smart. She goes on the other side of the cabin because the wind's blowing at my back right now. So she'll go on the other side where the wind is blocked and lay in the sun and stay warm. And I think I was going to go over and join her for a second. So this is what we're looking at. Clear days, but there she is. Oh, she didn't finish her chew bone. She has it over here. So I hear her sometimes when I'm laying in my bed inside this wall. I'll hear her out here. Like she stays here to guard me. So I think tomorrow I'm going to, if the winds die down, I'm going to get in here and mount the new propane manifold that I got from Tony and Leanne at Doing Redneck Things Off Grid. Shout out! I'm going to mount it right there on that 2x4, and one of the hoses should fit to this tank. The other hose should fit to either this tank, or if I have another tank right here, it should fit that one. I'll make sure that it does. If I have to, I'll add a board onto there and bring it out a little ways further so that it does make sure it fits all 3. So I could bring it out with a couple of boards here and then another piece of plywood right here and mount it right here so that it's it's better. It'll reach definitely all three, because the third tank doesn't actually fit all the way in there. I only made this for 2 tanks, but the third tank sits right here, so I'd have a little bit further run to get to that one. Or I could move this one over into that corner and then put the third one in between the two so it fits. So let's see, what do we got going on, guys? Oh, we had somebody flying down the road, huh? Good boys. Keep an eye on things. So anyway, I'll probably work on this tomorrow, because I won't be going into town until Tuesday. I think my new eyeglasses will be done by then. And I think the check clears on Tuesday, so I can start paying things off and take care of that situation. Now, what's that I see over there? I don't like that. I see something dark down there in the bushes, like there might be a car pulled off to the side of the road there. Can't really tell from here. I might take a walk up and get up on the I'll get up on my water tank platform. I can see better. But no, maybe I think that's where somebody dumped an old couch. That's what that is. So, speaking of dumps, today on my way back from town, when I went to the store, I stopped at a junk dump that I stopped at once before, because my neighbor does arts and crafts, and I got her one of these bottles once before from there, and I told her there was 3 of the bottles, but I didn't see the corks from them. I saw the cork this time when I went for this one, so I grabbed it. But she makes these neat little things out of them. If I can get her to, when I get up there one of these times, I'll get her to show me, and I'll get it into one of my videos. But she wanted the other 2, and she likes these fancy bottles. I said, okay, yeah, no problem. Now, somewhere around here, I've got an antique bottle. I don't know where it went, but it used to be right there behind that barrel. Let's see. I don't see it, but it's an antique bottle from England. It's a British liquor bottle, and I'll never use it. So, oh, there it is, right there. So I'll make sure she gets that too. And it says something forbids use of this something. I can't read it. It's too dirty, but I think she'll like to have that one too, to do some crafts with. So anyway, let's get over here and I'll show you some of the other stuff that I got. I can't see if we can get it from this side. No, got to go from a side door. And there was a big commercial freezer somebody dumped off. So this glass shelf, which is tempered glass, it's about 13, maybe 14 inches by 3 feet long. So that will come in handy for a little window on something. And then the other 2 shelves, or 3 shelves, I got a big one here and 2 this size, which is about 20 by 18 by 20. And I thought that was pretty cool. And I'll probably work on taking these brackets off of here. It's just some screws, take the bracket off. And I could probably turn those into shelf brackets for in the shop. But the glass That'll make a nice glass cover for a solar oven. And I've got 2 of those and 1 big one and then this one. So cool. Then this big plastic tray was in there as one of the bottom drawers. And I said, boy, that's a nice big plastic tray. I'm going to grab that and I'll use it for something. I'm thinking maybe as a little chicken wading pool inside the chicken run. So those are the other things that I found. And this metal bracket was in there. I don't know what that was for, but when I see stuff like this, I say, I'm going to use that for something someday. So I put it in my scrap metal drawer, and that's going to sit there until one day I'm going to say, oh, that little bracket I found will work perfect for this. And that's what I do. That's my thing. That's what I do. All right. So I got those done. And let me see if I can reach in my pocket without shutting this thing off like I did for yesterday's video, where everybody had to turn their head sideways to see it. And I got my list here. So, Limpy in isolation, and how many times she escaped, I did that. The stuff I found in the desert, I did that. Oh yeah, chicken eggs. I've already gotten my first 2 fresh eggs from the new chickens. Those are in the cabin already. And I'll be checking again tomorrow to see what's going on there. I'll also, on Tuesday, I'll go by the place where I bought these hens. And I'll pick up 2 more to replace the 2 that Limpy killed. And I wasn't real happy. I was sad about that. But stuff like that happens, and you could sit there and make a big fuss and a big deal about it for days on end, or you can move on with life and correct the problem. And that's what I did. So thanks for joining me, everybody. Oh, you know what? I got a joke for you. So when I was going to town, all of a sudden I looked in my rearview mirror and there was a cop car behind me with his lights on. And he hit the siren, so I pulled over. He walked up to the window and he said, papers. And I said, scissors. And I won, so I left. And he must have wanted a rematch because he followed me for about 20 minutes. Ah, all right, everybody. Thanks for joining me. G-Bear signing off.